What's up, everyone? Thanks for tuning into the channel. Zach here. I'm going to give you an update on the race truck, how the season's going. So first race of the season, beginning of June, we went to Antigo, Wisconsin. Had a little incident through the whoops there. Schwacked the back of the truck pretty hard. Busted up the side of the bedside, broke off the back bumper, and then screwed up our transmission. So before Crandon, we had to rebuild the transmission, got it rebuilt. Made it 2 or 3 laps around the track, and then this happened. So as you can see, this is the crank side of the rod, and this is the piston side of the rod, and they're supposed to be connected. We think we spun a main bearing, and then that eventually broke the rod. And junked the block, ended our weekend. Truck spent its whole weekend on the trailer, and that was it. And so, luckily I'd already had a new engine in process. Just had to wait for the machine shop to finish up the block and a couple other little things they were doing for me. And then now let's show you that. Before I show you the new engine, making a quick pit stop of something else that we're working on. We're not racing until Bark River, so we got a little bit of time while we're waiting for engine parts and things to go ahead and fix some of the body panels. And the fiberglass is cracked on a lot of the panels underneath the wrap. And so we're laying resin in those cracks because they kind of shatter. And then we'll sand that back down, lay a new wrap on it, and extend the life of these fiberglass panels because it's $1,500 for a full set and I have to ship them from California. So the longer I can run them on the truck, the more money will be in my pocket for other improvements to the truck. We're now over here at the new block. You can see, got it all the machine work done at a machine shop. And then I also had them install a girdle, something new. Last engine we didn't have a girdle. At the RPM we run, I don't think it's an issue, but better safe than sorry. And then also had the machine shop go ahead and install the floating piston pins and gap the rings. That way we could just get the engine parts and assemble it and get to Bark River. Also at the same time we're going to install an AccuSump oil accumulator into the truck. That way around any curves or up in the air, if we lose oil pressure, it'll send a shot of oil to the bearings and keep the engine running in tip-top condition. And that way we don't potentially toast another engine because it's not cheap. Even though it's sportsman racing, it still costs a ton of money. And want to try to run a full season, and to do that, we've got to make sure our parts last and we still have money in our pocket to repair it if needed. So thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any future videos.